Hey there, everyone. It's Kim Duramo. I'm a physician in mind-body medicine, and I had something really big that's been coming up for me lately, and then today kind of culminated. That someone reminded me of, how to allow this to release, how to go deeper when there's grief or sluggishness or something coming up that you're resistant to. Right now, it's October. And this is, in Indian medicine, is a season of grieving, like releasing, letting the old fall away. It doesn't have to be a negative experience, but this is one of the energies we resist so much. So whether you're listening to this now or like at a later time perusing through and it's not October, grief is something that when we can be in more resilience with it, it serves all seasons of our life and allows way, way greater resilience. And the point she made to me was that when there's the old falling away, or there's the calling to go more inward, like happens at this time of year, it will really serve us because it allows us to harvest the gifts that we have created, like what we've been creating over the last year that maybe we haven't fully reaped the benefits of or acknowledged or been present to. And I know that was really true for me. For me, the calling to slow down has been something that there's always been a lot of resistance to. And it would create having like longer periods where I'd feel depressed, or there'd be grief, but it would be like, a really, really hard experience to go through. And she said to me, when you resist what is that grief period of falling away in the autumn, you're in for a really hard winter. Because through this falling away, there's really a cultivating of deeper presence, deeper connection with myself, the cultivating of your gifts, a deeper connection with your gifts. And when you're heading into that winter or that level of stillness, it's not like rah, rah, summer, we're in such a summer-oriented society. It's a really hard, cold winter. So can I let myself, and I did, it was like a really beautiful experience to just sit with some of the energies that were coming up that were uncomfortable. And where in the past I've been busy, it would distract enough, but like these patterns would still be there. I'm no longer willing to do that. I'm like, I want to be present to myself to really be in the space of what I need. So I met these spaces, and it was a beautiful experience of like letting the old fall away. Whatever that is, some things that I had on my agenda that I wanted to do and create, and it's like, no, that's not what's happening right now. Go inside, go within, be still. My willingness to meet that created a much deeper space of serenity, a much deeper space of presence. I'm like way more relaxed through my day. I'm naturally speaking a lot slower. I did a whole talk about converting, releasing empath state and opening to this awakened mastery of being highly sensitive, but being in such resilience in life that it's a beautiful experience. And through that whole talk, I was really, really grounded into a much deeper space than I otherwise would have been. And I can feel that this is exactly what it takes to allow the winter to be like a nourishing winter where there's connection and fulfillment and nurturance, and I have all I need, and to actually enjoy the winter. And I don't just mean like my ski season of December, January, February, March. I mean the space of stillness where it's not the outer rah rah, I'm doing this, it's good, that like outer positive, where we're called more to be present within, to the inner deeper space. It's beautiful and fluid, and it doesn't feel hard at all. So I wanted to share this because I know so many of us are called to go into a deeper space of our own grief or our own what's fallen away, acknowledging what's falling away and acknowledging what we've created. But there's resistance to that. And I know for me, every year, it's been like more and more willing to open to that, but I'll feel it in like the October month, maybe November, when those energies come up and I resist them. It's like a really intense grief versus the celebratory falling away and moving into deeper aspects of myself, which is really what this season is meant to be. So I wanted to share this as an invitation for you. And the simple ways to do that, like I teach in the Instant Elevation program, is ABC, awareness. I was aware of what I was feeling, and even though I wanted to just get on with my workday and do the things, I was like, there's some attention needed here. I was aware like there was a heaviness, even a little inner sadness, and then like a bewilderment about, I don't know what any of this is about. What does this even mean? What's going on? Just being aware. Okay, that's where I am. And then the breathing, which is, just relaxing, and relax your shoulders, breathe into your belly to invite a neurologic shift, a higher perspective, a greater presence. Just let the old energy release with the out breath. Let light and love come in with the in breath. Use the breath to go deeper of what you're aware that you're present to, and to let the energy dissipate. And then C is choose. In its simplest form, I choose to love and embrace myself exactly as I am. I choose to move into what I'm feeling instead of trying to make it go away. I choose to be present to what is instead of trying to make it something better, which is an escape. I choose to be here now and be the medicine that I've been seeking out there. So ABC, that's a really beautiful tool. It's in the Instant Elevation program. We go a lot deeper into integrating that. And for any of you who are ready to go deeper into integrating this work in mind, body, medicine, we do have the Embracing Health program ready to start in a couple weeks. You can go to drkimd.com/health. And the premise of this is we cannot fight disease. I worked in the ER as an ER physician for years, and we're doing a great job at, sorry about that, keeping people from dying. and that fight for disease works really well when you gotta get somebody back to life, or help them breathe if they're not breathing, like turn it around. But that approach isn't actually going to create health, wealth, prosperity, well-being, wholeness. You can't create health by trying to fight disease, because those are very different energies. But you can create health by embracing all that is, embracing yourself fully, embracing well-being, embracing health, and allowing more of it to come through and thrive. Disease cannot exist in that environment, because just by embracing what is, you've already raised your frequency. And we are primarily vibrational, not primarily physical. So it is essential in our medical approach, whether it's health or wealth, relationships, love, wherever you are ready for more wholeness, that is the most important thing, is to remember that I am vibrational, not physical. And so to move into that aspect of self where I'm willing to embrace what is as it is. I'm willing to ABC, be aware of what I'm feeling and experiencing, breathe into it to experience it more, not less, and then C, make a conscious choice for your expansion. That is the most wise and powerful way to allow more abundance, prosperity, and health to come into your body. So that's, if you're tuning into my work for the first time, I'm at drkimd.com. That's the premise of my work. And the premise of the Embracing Health program is, what you resist persists. And that's why the problems will become more and more complicated and complex and intricate and a struggle the more you try to fix your health. It's like a spiritual bypass. It's a hack. It's a health hack. And it isn't actually going to tap into the true wealth of infinite healing that we have access to. So to go deeper requires us to release those ideas and perspectives we've had, or just the patterns of resistance where we don't want to experience what we're experiencing, like resisting grief. And we really could just create something completely different when we're willing to do that. So I would love to guide you through this process, either just tuning in on YouTube and subscribing, liking my video, subscribing at drkimd.com, or if you'd like to join the 1-year-long program for Embracing Health, I would love to guide you through that process as well. It's a online with some live interaction, year-long integration, and it's at drkimd.com/health. So for all of you who are here, let's awaken and celebrate what we are right now as a way to expand into more. Not just all this self-help, self-improvement, self-healing to get something more, which is really just a resistance of what is. So I'm super excited to invite you on this journey with me. I look forward to connecting more fully, and I'll see you soon.